These afternoons, not conditions across the eastern side of England particularly. If that combination is causing you concerns about your health, the nhs.uk website on its homepage just on the right hand side has got some good tips for you. You see the concentration of those rather livid colours over towards the eastern side of England. That's where we're expecting to see the highest of the temperatures. It's a bit of a different story away towards the east, as you'll see in just a second. But if you're in that particular zone, those are the sort of figures that you can expect. And if you happen to know somebody that's ventured off into Europe to pick up on those sort of temperatures, then why bother? You could have stayed a good deal closer to home. I have to say, though, that the sun at this stage of the year, as we venture on into July, really quite strong, and the pollen levels are really quite high as well. Don't you just love summers? This is the way things are shaping up at Wimbledon over the next couple of days. Barely the chance of a shower, I would say. A light breeze coming in from the east, but hot. Remember that in the first week, several hundred people were treated for the effects of sunshine. Now, I've rather majored on that heat story, and that's the one that's really caught the eye. Over towards the west, though, in the British Isles, it's a different story. Showers, if not longer spells of rain, flirted with some of these northern and western areas. Some of the showers quite heavy for a time later this afternoon, and then through the night they'll rumble their way up towards the heart of Scotland, with more rain moving into the western side of Wales on what is going to be another oppressively close night. Temperatures never lower than 16 to 18 degrees quite widely, as you see, across the British Isles. And here we go again on Wednesday. Not a great deal of change. Still quite a bit of cloud across many western areas. Bits and pieces of rain, some of it really quite heavy at times, working its way up the western side of the British Isles and onto the heart of Scotland. Over towards the east, plenty of sunshine pouring through again. And yes, we could well see temperatures quite widely in the bracket 28 to 32 degrees. As we move out of Wednesday, we rather change the story, certainly for these western areas. We're keeping a close eye on this. A lot of rain, 1 inch to 2 inches of rain, 25 to 50 millimetres or so, again across many of these western parts. And at the same time, we still have the legacy of that heat over on the eastern side. Now, is there any relief in sight? Well, look at the contrast between Thursday and Friday across the eastern side of the British Isles. Once that rain makes its way over towards the east, that will introduce somewhat cooler, somewhat fresher conditions. I have to say, though, that those temperatures are still above